welcome back to Aethus. So, we were talking about last time that we were going to figure out what we needed for this, constructing this matter transporter that we needed, and we were also talking about where we should place it. I think we were talking about making that construction hub here and then place it somewhere close. But we could maybe... I don't know if you can see already how big it is before we have it. No, can't. So we're gonna need to find some materials, and we're gonna need to craft some, which is just also perfect that we take and build this construction hub, which is that one. To get some more, but to do that we need to clear that stone. We need to clear, I think, that one as well. So we can start with that, and now we go out and see what we need for those. So this one is going to be a purple one. I think this one will be a blue one. Good. Let's clear here a bit. That needs a green. So let's see. No, that one. Okay. So let's go in and see if we can actually make some of the things. We should go in this way so we can pick up some stuff and then drop it into the crafting. And then we might need to go down and farm a little bit. There we go. So what we need is in this machine we need these. So either we need mycelia or we need deepstone. So now we need deepstone that we have been selling a bunch of. So let's see, can we make that cutting beam that we need? So we need one of those. We needed one of those. Oh, right. Yeah, we needed those two. So we need to go down there to farm a little bit there. Anyway. And that didn't bring us further on that. No, we need 20 of those to make that one. And then we might need a... I think it's that one that we need to go for. To make as a portal hub. Yeah. And for the portal we needed 2 of the red ones, 2 of the machine parts. I think we should have that. Okay. No, we have 1. Okay. So blue one. And that's all that we have. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get going then. We do have this part. I don't know. No, it counts as a point out there, but you can't use that one. Now we can take as much as we can, and then we deposit that. Sorry, we deposit that. And then we go here, take out as much as we can, and we go up. Then we're gonna empty out into the inventory over there. Just out here, then we can go down, empty out. Just because if we do it like this,
this call will be recorded.
Maeve, darling, you're doing such a great job with these little side hustles.
Well, keep the credits coming and I'm on board.
Ooh, ruthless. I love it. We'll have you up here in the ARC Executive Suite in no time, Maeve.
Okay, so what's the job?
Well, you already know we like those shiny gemstones you're pulling out of the ground, right?
Yeah, those are good credits.
So we're on the lookout for some special gems. We call them blade stones. There's a beautiful teal shine to them. Thing is, they only naturally form in some pretty deep rock strata. They might be tough to find.
I can certainly keep an eye out.
Atta girl, that's the spirit. What a ruthless go-getter. So cool. Usual terms apply. We'll pay a premium if you bring them to the trade note. Speak soon, Maeve.
let's build some more here, because this is literally the fastest way to just empty out. So it looks like we've got some of these stone, the gems that we need. So let's empty that. Let's also empty that while we're going up anyway. There we go. Let's take as much as we can here. And we're gonna have to shuffle a little bit back and forth, because we need to really harvest this into the smelters and so on. That should be in Biolab. So, they want 5 blade stones. There we go.
This call will be recorded.
Wowee, Maeve, you found the blade stones!
Oh, yeah, not a problem.
You must be making excellent progress in your claim to find these babies.
Oh, yeah, things are going well.
Glad to hear. Keep at it and we'll speak soon.
Maeve, perhaps we should be careful about how much we give away, information-wise.
What do you mean, Roland?
Well, digging this deep on a normal claim would take months. I just worry Trudy might end up suspecting something.
Suppose that's a fair point. But the credits are so good. We need them to keep expanding the outpost.
I know. Just saying.
There we go. Let's get another go here. So there we have the 20 that we need, so let's see here, let's build that one. Oh, nice,
What
that's a quake.
happens if we're underground when one of those tremors hits?
Let's just hope we're not.
So, let's see. Yeah, that's not gonna be possible. First we need to build that one though. Yeah, we're gonna have to take that big one at least. And that small one, so. Let's see, we should have them here somewhere, right? Yep. So, big one. There. Smaller one. Goes there. And then we want to build one of these. That means we're gonna need to take care of that one there, which is a green. So this is the construction habitat, and what you want to do there is really now just move those over. You want to have that there and that. So what we actually should do, we make this the portal room now, because that's kind of going to be empty. So yeah, this can be the portal room. Do we have anything here? Yeah. There you go, but let's go and sleep so we get some more energy, and it's not nighttime, it's rather dark. There we go, now we can see. So that's gonna be the portal room over there, and then we make this the production, but we're gonna need to swap around a little bit in here, I think. Go workstation. So you can build this much more. You can now decorate this. We can actually, like I did in the other series, not the series, the other playthrough, you can set the portal in here. Well, kind of want to do it in a different way this time. So let's empty out the regolith that we have. We go and get some more stuff. Go. So if you want to later on, I mean, you can build this one really big and have all the things that you need. Those are empty, so let's just shuttle this over a bit. It would be nice if you, within your own base, could have a drop point, and then you have set a drone there to just handle your drop off. So basically all you have to do is go to that place, fill it up, and then that will sort it. I haven't looked into if there is something that does that. or not, but yeah, it would be nice if there was such a thing. Empty off this as well to make a bunch of sugar. Oh, sorry, flour. Yeah. There, and so. And let's empty out the last bit here. So we're gonna also take and eat that one, just to keep up how much we can carry. And see how much we can empty here. Almost everything, okay. There we go, and to get the one that we need more mycelia, or we can go for these one. I don't think we have any. We have 23 in storage, and that's in the other place. But we can also use then original building blocks to make it a higher grade, so you can use that part if you want. So that's why you want to have the greenhouse up and running. So you can make those mushrooms 24/7 and just keep adding it. But yeah, let's see. We should be able to fix some of the things to make that portal now. Oh, I would have it. So let's see. We need one of those. Later on. So let's see, can we make any of the lenses? That should be a priority. So we have the big one. We need one of those, and we don't. Okay. So let's fix so we have everything else that we need to make one of those. So we need 2 of these. Now we need 1 of those, I think it was for the other one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on getting that one first. That should be a priority to have that one. So let's see, do we have anything to upgrade? Not much. Should really go for a bigger storage or air tanks. No. But we did just get that earthquake, which is great, so we can actually go down and do some mining again if we want to. And we kind of need that, I think, because we need a bunch here. We need more building blocks. We need more red of those and more of those motor servos. There we go. Okay, should really build some more of those. Oh, we also need these. Well, a lot of things that you need to upgrade, to be honest. Let's see. See. So we need some more blues, and we also really should go for getting that other miner up, so we don't need to go down here as much to mine. Only get it directly to our base automatically. So let's get some more of those blues. Let's make that. Make that lens. There we go, nice and close. Okay, we don't need those, because we have still like 80 plus, I think it is, or a bunch of, at least on the base. So let's not waste our time on getting that kind of rock. So we need the blue ones.
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
There we go. Watch your oxygen levels. So let's run back. Could empty out. Don't know, did we set a drone here? I don't think so. Check. No. In that case, you could have used this one to just shuttle it back to the front of the that other base, the Epsilon. So you didn't have to run back and forth so much. You could have everything there on the other side of it from where you are right now, on the far side from here. Where you, the very first time where you come out here. There we are full, so let's go to this place and leave off a bunch, and then we grab some more gonna need. Well, let's head out again. Sorry about that. Sometimes I accidentally knock my mic boom, and that's what happened there.
Your air supply is running out.
Looks to be more on that side, right? One there, I think. So let's grab that and then head back to the base. Yeah, that's one. Okay, that should be enough. So should be able to build that lens at least now.
This call will be recorded.
Hiya, Maeve. New contract for ya. This one's from the Eggheads down in Ark.
Aren't you Ark?
Different Ark. A while back, someone thought it would be fun to call one of our internal departments the Archaeology Research Center. They were fired, obviously, but the name stuck.
Oh, that's a little confusing. What's the contract?
They're looking for some special fossils, creatures that used to live in the caverns underground. We're asking independent contractors across the planet to help in the search.
Okay, I can send over anything I find like that, if it would help.
Perfect. We'll compensate you for them naturally. Thanks for doing your bit for science, maybe. Ta-ta!
I bet we could use some of those weird gravity tether devices that we found to drag up some of these bones from the swamps around the Lantha facility.
There we go. Let's not use everything now. We go in here and then we craft. So let's do that one. We have already 3 ancient bones, but I can't remember if I got them from lock from chests and so, or if we actually did show you how to get them. But let's make that so we have something to go down for. Can also make those. Let's make more. So we have that one. We have a drone down there already, so we don't need that. There we go. Let's take that. That other one can just continue. And let's see. So let's make some of those. This is the fishing lure that they're talking about to fish up those bones with. 3 of those. So, yeah. Don't know if we can make that portal now. No, we need some more building materials and we need some more servers. Yeah, let's toss those in there and let's fill these up again. So the more you get these automation machines up and running, the more you will have to really think of clearing the machines before you go down again. So let's gather up some food again. And we also have the geode to toss away. We don't need that on us. We can do that on the way out. So let's eat that one. And that's perfect. We don't need anything more. Can we make some more soup? No, we haven't fixed that yet. We need... I think that is... Oh. It's a leaf. Yeah, it's the leaf that we are lacking. So we need more of these. So we need to plant more, basically. So... what we can do is... make those. So we are crafting some more food, and then we also go and sell. Let's sell 25 of those. Let's sell 5 of those. all of those, and that should be it. Yeah. So now we can afford an upgrade. I think we're gonna go for right now either storage or more air. It's not a big thing of the air, because it's doable a lot going around with this one right now. But what you want to do is actually go down and farm a bunch of these blade gems, and then just sell them, because they are really giving you a really nice. And if you go for this one right now, you basically have a long time in the second area, but you will have so much money later on that you don't need to worry about the last area of this, what you need to buy, because the next one is another way how to use currency. So this is the last of this table, and then you can upgrade them again in another table, which is on the way. So let's go for more expansions so we can carry more. It's gonna be nice to be able to carry 260 now instead. So it's a bit funny that it goes from 190 up to 260 when it says that another 50 it's expanded. 190 to 260 is 70 for me, but yeah. I don't complain. It's more. It's more than more. Anyway, let's go down, and we needed to empty off that one. We don't have one of those. Okay, there we go. I should have brought some of these, by the way. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we don't need that one. And have some bread here. We'll need one bread with us, I think. And we don't need 2 soup. There we go. That's kind of what we need with us. So I'm going to show you how to do this, and then I'm going to find the 3 bones that we already have. But I think we've been lucky to get them in inside the boxes, because I think most of the loot, some of the loot in the that you find around the base or outside can be random. I haven't asked the developer of this game, and I haven't really looked into it either, if it's a different one. So yeah, could be, but yeah, these fishing lures that you have gotten some time ago can be used in different ways, but here around these horns and these boneyard here, you can toss them, and that will search for items in the water like this, and then you maybe find items. So you found here medical supplies, and then you find old petrol, so that's cash in. But you also found a epic tale or ancient tale. I don't think, yeah, that's nothing that you can sell. You can make a cool skeleton. So if you use this, we have a bunch of them, so let's use one more here. So they have another one, ancient bone, another ancient bone, more gravity, so you can make more of them. This one is what you need for making. So we have 2 ancient rib and ancient bone. So these are the ones that they wanted, but these are the ones that you can use. So you can basically craft yourself an entire skeleton when you fish down here and get the items that you want. So that's how you get the 3
Need some fresh air soon.
ancient bone that you need. I should actually also, while we're down here, get some more. Fill up my inventory with some more cash. So let's get at least the blue and purple ones to get the gems and get the ore. Because we're gonna need more of it anyway. But we're going to the wall over there to start that machine pumping ore up to us automatically. There we go. We also need those building blocks that we need, which means we need mycelia. So what we should also be doing is go down to Theta and then around there harvest the flowers and build and trees to get that mycelia there. That's the only place you can get it. All the lower areas you can get that mycelia because it spreads. The air apparently becomes thicker and heavier, so it doesn't go up to this high area, so it's being kept downstairs. So let's see, we want to add that one and get that one going. I'm just gonna give us jasmite and the Veta glass, which is more useful than only having the deep stone, so perfect. That's nice. Now that's gonna come to the base. And let's continue farming some of these. And don't forget these trees here, because they can have these
Maeve, watch your
wood
oxygen levels.
that is very lightweight and very expensive. It's the most expensive when you calculate it towards the weight of it. So it weighs so little, but it's per kilo is one of the most expensive, but you don't get so much of it. So you really have to gather a bunch. Let's run in here. So now we're just gonna end this, fill up our inventory as much as we can with some of the rocks to get. Mostly we are after these now, blade and these ones, because you get so much more money from them. And Sky Sapphires is one of the most valuable ones. No, sorry, those are another ones. They are purple and they are called... it's something similar. They are in the next area. Sorry for that. Spoilers. So let's see here. There we go. I've only got more gold here. So you really need the optimization in the game to unlock the other miners all the time. Just because you need a bunch of gold to be able to go to the next part, and then you need the next part to get... So it's always that you need the old gear to be able to craft new gear, which in my opinion is... it's more fun because that keeps you... you feel that you have achieved a higher state of technology, and you can continue with the one that you want. But it also doesn't make the half of the base obsolete. it makes the whole base that you have actually useful, because you still use the tier 1 items to do the tier 2 items. So you can get the tier 2 items by either going like this, farming exactly for them only, but you did have that upgrading recipe to make tier 1 building blocks into tier 2 building blocks. So in my opinion, it's really nice way that he has done this. That he has made it a useful thing throughout the entire game. It's not just like, oh, you're only gonna use this for the first phase and then you're never ever gonna use that one again. So you basically are using all the tiers throughout the entire game, all the time, every time. Which is, yeah, that's how it should be, in my opinion. Now, he has done it correctly. So yeah. So yeah, Loadmaster. Did we have anything there? No. No. Let's go up. So you use these fishing lures to get the items that you want. So let's fill those two. Okay. To get the items that you want, and you usually get enough of those gravity cores to be able to craft more. So it doesn't feel like you will run out of them, basically. But yeah. Okay. There we go. Then we have some these to toss in. So now we need to find those bones. I can't really remember where we placed them. I would have placed them here, maybe first. Now I think of it like this. But I hadn't. So now we need to find where they are. Or did we place them in the kitchen? Like here? Or I feel like I have seen them somewhere. Not there either. But we do have we have 3 in the base and 1 on us somewhere. Did we place them in our room maybe? Let's see, we could maybe have done that, so we placed them in here. Right there? Yeah. There we go. There we go.
This call will be recorded.
These bones look great, Maeve. The boys in ARC will be delighted to have some new specimens to bring back to study.
No worries. Anything else? Just arcs?
Oh, no, Maeve. Don't joke about the name. Not very cool. Keep it professional, huh? We'll speak soon.
I was just making a joke. It's her stupid name.
Well, I thought it was quite good.
Thanks, pal.
So what you can do is, when you go into building mode, you have the placeable items, and then you have like the tail. So you can place that there, and then you have a placeable, and then you have the rib. So in the other playthrough that I've had, I found a skull. So this conclusion that I make is you can make one of those skeletons that is down there, because these ones are just, yeah, bone pile basically. So it's not that much they can do with these, but all the purple ones you can make a skeleton, a full skeleton of. I think that is an Easter egg that he has placed, because I haven't seen the tail before. I haven't seen the rib. I've seen the skull that I placed on top of my collection of these little dudes, the Jenkins, but I haven't seen these two. So yeah, it feels like you should be able to find maybe a bigger tail, and then should be able to find even more items to finalize it as a full skeleton in the end. But I don't say that it is so, but the conclusion I get from that he has done it that way is that it might be so. So don't take my word for it. I'm just speculating and thinking that that might be the case just because of how he has made it. There we go. So let's there, and then we had, yeah, that was those. Okay. So let's go in here and see if we can craft the last one that we need. So we need a servo, which is electric bench. That one. So we need some of the those. So what you can do is, because you have, like we did here, we were using this, so you get a bunch of silica. I think that is a great way of doing it if you're building your own base, just because you will get everything to your place. Basically, you will have so much silica in the end here that you don't need to go down and farm for it, but it helps you to be able to do this and just keep it going and keep it flowing. So don't always sell everything that you have. Always gather some of that in your own little place. And when you don't need a bunch of these Kaolinite, which is a rank 1 ore that you also get from here. So if you don't need it in this one and you don't need it here, like here I have a bunch, you can just half that and then you toss it in there and make it into silica. So you get a bunch of silica directly, which is just a nice thing to do. Also, I prefer to have, like I have said maybe before, I prefer to mostly use this one to make this ore, just because you get the oxide at the same time, so that can be there. So I prefer to not use them at all and only make them into silica or something else. So we can actually do that so it doesn't pull them in there. We need them for making meteorite bars, but we don't need them in here. So I'm gonna place them in here first. That is, like I see, they've got a geode. That is what this hub is doing. You have a chance to get bonus rare geodes from crafting from the when you're making the smelting or crushing the stones. So we only have bars there, yeah. Let's pull that one out. Let's pull that one out. There we go. So that's empty again. There. So we might be able to build that one now. There we go. Now we have a bunch of silica and we can make a bunch of these. We only have 5 of them, so we need a bunch more. So what do we need? We need that. We have 19. We have 3 of those. We need more of these ones. And now we can also make a bunch of these. So let's make those. And then we fill up with those. We're gonna need them anyway, because they are kind of used in almost everything. There we go. And let's see, can we make... Not yet. Now we should be able to. There. Let's make 2. And then we fill up with the other one. With a bunch of microsockets, just because that's needed in many of the craftings as well. This is something that we might have to look into if we're gonna expand the base later. We need to make these. That's gonna be another day, another time. So let's take that. Let's take that. Let's go and empty out. There we go. Should be able to build that one now, isn't it? No, we need those materials. Okay, so we need material. That's gonna be next time. So we have gone over time by a long shot. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and also tell me what you think about the new mining thing. I will not cut out every mining that I do, but I might start doing, just to play longer and have shorter episodes. I might do that. I am cutting out the that I go to elevator. I'll maybe just go down, do a bunch of farming, and then cut everything of that out. So I don't know yet if I will say something when I get to the elevator, or if I just gonna go do it and then go down the elevator, cut it, and farm everything that I need to do, and come up again, and then I'm gonna be like, say more that this is what we found. So if you want to see everything of that I'm farming, please say that in comment below. Or if you would like the cutting out of maybe the boring stuff, like farming, how it goes, because most of the time when I'm farming, I'm focusing on just farming, and I'm a bit quiet, so I don't want to be that. But yeah, so that might be a boring part, so I'm gonna start to cut out some of them and not every one of them. If I talk about something like when I went down now in Ancient Bone, how that works, I'm not gonna leave that out. But yeah, next episode we're gonna go down to Theta, and then we're gonna run around in that area to start accumulating a bunch of mycelia to be able to craft more of these. So we need these building blocks, and we need these mycelia biomass. So either you go down and farm that, or you can also use the biolab to make them. And that is when you go in here, you can make them by this, but you need the hive mycelia, which you get down there as well, so you can make a bunch of them as well. So we're gonna need to gather a bunch of biomass. We're gonna need to gather a bunch of other things. You can also craft a sugar plant seed. So if you need sugar plants in your base, you craft the seeds and then you place them, but you need to continue crafting them. You can't remake them every single time. Like these, for example, the Corvo seed. When you harvest them, you get one seed each, and then you just replant them. I wish you could do that after you've done that, because that's like you have unlocked them by making these seeds, and you get a seed for each, but you don't, sadly. But yeah, if you run around in the gold zone, I think it was, you get a bunch of these sugar plants also. But yeah, you can go for these and get a bunch of them, but you also need them for making these cleansed mycelia, which you need to make these kind of things. The injectors for health, strength. Then you need to start fishing for sandfish. You have these life rooms when you're making them by yourself. You need oxide for these, and so on. So there are some other things you can do. I have never ever used them, but some might think that these are worth it much more than having these oxygen dome. If you're good at making these, and you have a big if you have a big greenhouse, yeah, this might be worth looking into to make more of these kind of oxygen for yourself, instead of having these oxygen domes. But the oxygen domes is not that expensive. I mean, they are quite easy to make, and they give you this one gives you a full oxygen for 220, so makes it kind of easy to just use this. I mean, these are cheap. We made a bunch of them. Just these are cheap, and these you get for free by making these. So in the long run, yeah, you can make a bunch of these in the whole. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about going into that. But if you are one that like to fill out the greenhouse, maybe even have like 4 or 5 greenhouses filled with these, or with you have these double beds. I mean, sure, go for it. I would recommend it. It's the easiest part. These are filling up much better, and they're quite instant. And the health is good if you would. There are some places in the next area where you might actually need these. I didn't need them, but you can go a bit further with them if you have them. Strength, you can carry more. So if you're down there, you want to empty a big if you want to empty a big container or something, you can inject yourself with more strength and carry a bunch more, and then you carry that back to the base. These are good for a oh shit moment when you don't have any more oxygen and so on. So there are places where it's good to have them. It's just that I rarely use them, but that doesn't say that they are useless. I just managed to not have them. That's the only difference. There we go. Some more. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, and have a great time. So see you on the next video, and yeah, take care of each other. Bye.